Welcome to Poland Daily History with me, Nicholas Richardson. The 15th of August, the Feast of the Assumption, is also in Poland celebrated for the famous victory by the Polish army over the Red Army, known by many also as the Miracle on the Vistula. This is a significant battle in the history of Europe, a battle which actually meant the march of the Red Army westwards, ever westwards, was defeated. And to discuss the significance of this, and indeed the part played by Ukrainian forces in the battle, I'm delighted to be joined by Adam Starzyński, our expert in all things Polish and historical. Adam, welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
And as I said, this is something which actually all military historians will agree is a major battle in the history of Europe, although outside Poland, fewer people seem to attribute its significance.
It is interesting that, again, with the fact with how the war in Ukraine now has brought a lens in front of the history of this region, it seems that more and more people are getting interested in what happened here with Russian-Ukrainian relations, Russian-Polish relations, Ukrainian-Polish relations over the course of the last 100, 150 or even 200 years. And the Battle of Warsaw is one of these seminal moments which now is starting to slowly, conscience about it is starting to seep out to at least those that are interested in history abroad. And when it comes to the battle, there are many parts of it which even in Poland are not that well known. One of them is, as you mentioned, the participation of some Ukrainian forces on the Polish side. It could also be seen that it was slightly surprising to some people as on the day before this commemoration of the anniversary here in Poland, which is marked by a giant military parade in Warsaw, as it is also the official Polish Armed Forces Day, during which Poles honor not just the soldiers of the Polish Bolshevik War of 1920, but all Polish soldiers that have either fallen in battle or somehow otherwise sacrificed on the battlefield. So on the day before this anniversary, the day before the military parade, Poland's President Andrzej Duda visited the Orthodox cemetery in the district of Wola here in Warsaw to honor the soldiers, lay down flowers on their graves of the Ukrainian 6th Sich Rifle Division, a unit which to many Poles is not well known, and it could also be seen in the comment sections on social media. Some of the usual people who complain about close Polish-Ukrainian cooperation in face of the current war in Ukraine, they again complained that the Polish president was honoring those Ukrainians who were fighting against Poland in the Second World War. I'm thinking here of the Ukrainian insurgent army and other various Ukrainian elements that had been fighting against Poland. So clearly many did not know that in 1920, during the Battle of Warsaw, we were actually allied with the Ukrainian state, the Ukrainian People's Republic. And when you look at these soldiers, they did play an important part, even though numerically they were a very small force. The Poles, during the height of the Polish Bolshevik War, which is the Battle of Warsaw, but also the following months after it, when the Polish counteroffensive was chasing the Red Army far up into what is today Belarus. The Polish army grew not fully to 1 million men, but nearly. They were well over 500,000 men. The Ukrainian soldiers never crossed 15,000. And most of them were still in training. They were spread out in various units. Of course, there were ethnic Ukrainians that were fighting in the Polish army, but those were Ukrainians, I mean, there were more of them, but they were fighting in the Polish army, having lived in the western parts of Poland, so to say, and they were simply, they were never embraced is maybe the wrong word, but they were never taken in by the Ukrainian state which was created. And this is where this unit that I was talking about, the Ukrainian 6th Sich Rifle Division, they were a part of the Ukrainian state that had been formed further to the east. So when I'm talking about this smaller figure, this particular division again is technically a division, is supposed to be 20,000 people or so. These were rather not even a regiment sized, but the ambitions were higher, which is why they were given the name division. During the march on Kiev, which preceded the Battle of Warsaw, they were around 2,500. During the fighting for the Battle of Warsaw, they were slightly above 3,000.
Adam, the clock has, as always, defeated us. I'm going to have to ask you to pause just there, if I may, but we'll pick it up next time. There we are. As usual, the clock has defeated us, and Adam's had to pause almost, but not quite in mid-sentence. Fear not. If you join us next time, as we hope you will, we'll pick up the story on Poland Daily History. In the meantime, thank you for watching.